Hey everyone, it's Flota here, and I am here showing you my next weekly spread and doing my Wellness Wednesday. It's a little bit different because I have something planned for Wednesday that's a little bit different. So I thought I would combine the Wellness Wednesday and my weekly setup in one video. And I have already set up the video because I did that with my patrons yesterday. On Saturday, we had a scheduled live stream. It was a whole lot of fun. They gave me a lot of direction. Basically, I let my patrons choose my weekly theme, my weekly setup, with the caveat that I needed a Dutch door. So that was a lot of fun. And I am going to first show you my Wellness Wednesday situation. This past week, I have logged everything using Carb Manager, which is an app, at least on the iPhone. You can do the free or the paid version. The free, you can log everything. The paid version, you get a bunch of keto recipes. Carb Manager is meant for a keto diet. So that is what I've been using this week. I've done fairly well. I haven't been eating enough, is what I've figured out. Like, I'm kind of like in this back and forth situation where I eat too much, I don't eat enough, I don't eat enough, I eat just about enough, I don't eat enough, I don't eat enough. And then probably today I'm going to have a larger meal. Part of that is because I had this carne asada bowl, which is from Chipotle, but that's fine. But I have been sticking 20 grams and under of carbs. And as a result, I have done really well in terms of my overall weight. This week I did have a setback physically, so I'll talk about that in a little bit. You can see that I decided not to do any of my fitness logging, and that's because I was really just doing physical therapy this week, because on Thursday I found out from my physical therapist that I'm having some issues with that translation. And if you listen to my stories, you know that translation means that there's too much movement between my femur and my tibia. And so it's causing my ligament to loosen. So we had to, it's a pretty big setback for me in terms of what I'm able to do on a daily basis. Basically, I've just been doing too many stairs for the current strength of my knee, which sucks because I live in New York City while I am at work. So yeah, I can't do anything about stairs. It is not exactly handicap accessible over there. So I've only been doing physical therapy this week, but I have done pretty well in terms of my body measurements. And I actually haven't filled this out, and I realized that I am 1 week short on these. So this one is correct. I am 1 week short on this workout log. So that's my bad. I think I'm just going to start putting how many total days I've worked out. And then the yoga can stay the same, how many times I've done yoga during the week. And I haven't filled a bunch of this stuff out. Although I did not wear my watch on Friday. Yesterday, I wore my watch on Friday. I did not wear my watch yesterday. So on Friday, I had 2 rings that were complete. I have eaten healthy. I'm just going to put for today too, because I'll be fine. That's actually something that I have been doing really, really well. Is paying attention to what I'm eating. I did not do so great that first week, but ever since I've been doing keto, essentially if I stay 20 grams and under of carbs, I'm considering it eating healthy. And after I got that terrible headache last week, I've been doing really well hydrating as well. I'm going to go ahead and put some of the physical therapy that I've done. And I'm going to start logging that with my phone, well, with my watch as well, because I am being limited in terms of how much I can work out, at least my legs. So I want to make sure that I'm getting credit for what I'm able to do. So that's good. A lot of my measurements stayed the same, but there wasn't any sort of gain except for my knees. So when I'm measuring my knee, it's just above the kneecap, so at the base of your quadricep muscle. So that is totally fine that is going up, and my biceps, that is totally fine that that's going up. But my body fat percentage went down 1%, and I lost 4.4 pounds when I took the test. When I did it this morning, I was down under 180, which is a big deal for me. I'm happy about it, all that kind of stuff. So that is my Wellness Wednesday check-in. I'm doing better, not great. Physically, I wish I could do more in certain areas, but I'm getting along the best that I can right now. And I think I can, I'm probably going to try to focus on core and physical therapy. I think those are going to be my two that I'm focusing on in particular, because your core will help everything else out in your body. Although I hate doing core exercises, so that's not going to be fun. And then here is the weekly setup. So I used stickers this week, which thank you to my patrons. I brought out my sticker book and they motivated me to use stickers, because I was talking about the headers and I was like, oh, I don't want to do the checkerboard again. I've been doing a lot of that. And so they said, well, what about sneakers? So I pulled out these sneakers, which I have colored in. I pulled out these sneakers and started drawing it. And then while I was flipping through the pages, I also saw this grin and bear it. So this sticker, I decided that they look like they're running a marathon, so it's fine. And then I have my weekly fitness log where I am using these stickers. It's from Sweet Southern Co., I think. I will look that up, and I will have all that stuff in the description below. And then I have munchkins from Once More with Love to do my weekly meal log. And this week I am not going to write down my meals. I'm just gonna log my carbs, fat, protein, and my total calories. I only put enough for 6 accidentally, so I'll do it on one of the weeks as well. And then I have a section for priorities across the top. So they voted to do a horizontal Dutch door. So I did the horizontal Dutch door, and then I asked them if I should do horizontal dailies or if I should do vertical dailies. And they voted for vertical because then I can see a little bit of every day, which I love that. I get to see my priorities and my events. And then my task list will be behind the Dutch door. But that's fine because when I am working on Thursday, I don't need to go back to Monday. So this is the setup that I got from my patrons. If you ever want to join our live streams, you only need $1 to do so if you join my Patreon under the $1 wing. If you want more benefits, including stickers, sticker sheets, and like wallpapers and stuff like that, that's the different tiers. And then, so the $5 tier, you get an extra sticker sheet every month. And then the $10 tier, you get 2 hangouts where we sit around and talk for like a half an hour and I get to share things that I don't share with anyone else, like different things that are happening in the future. And there are 2 sticker sheets that get sent every month and a wallpaper exclusive to them. There's also like a bunch of freebies for everyone, practice sheets, blah, blah, blah. So this is going to happen every month where I am going to set up a weekly that's just for my patrons. I will show it on here afterwards, but I want to give my patrons another little exclusive, and that is setting up a weekly for me. So if you want to join that club, go ahead and go to patreon.com/AaronFloaterDesigns And you can sign up for the $1 level. Basically, $1 a month gives you free practice sheets, access to the live streams, a whole bunch of freebies, sneak peeks, all that kind of stuff. So hashtag marketing and hashtag sorry, not sorry. I have to market this somehow. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this weekly. And I hope you guys like how this setup went with my patrons. Thank you to my patrons for helping me set this up. This is something that I never would have thought to do on my own. So it's really fun being able to do something through a live stream and get a lot of feedback as I'm going. And it was a lot of fun to chat and hang out and talk about different types of things, show them sneak peeks from my February setup and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this weird mashup video, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.